In the world of sports, few stories are as compelling as the journey to a championship. For Dirk Nowitzki, his journey to an NBA title wasn't just about basketball, it was a tale of resilience, loyalty, and redemption. Today, we'll take a deep dive into Dirk's incredible journey to becoming an NBA champion in 2011, from his humble beginnings in Germany to one of the most iconic finals runs in NBA history. With that being said, let's get into it.
Mama, there goes that man.
Dirk's natural talent, combined with his work ethic, quickly made him a standout in the German league. But his game wasn't traditional for a player of his size. Standing 7 feet tall, Dirk could handle the ball like a guard and shoot with the precision of a sharpshooter. This unique combination of skills would eventually change the way the NBA viewed big men. NBA draft was the beginning of Dirk's professional journey. He was selected 19th overall by Milwaukee but was immediately traded to the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas would become his home for the next 21 years, but success wasn't immediate. Dirk struggled in his rookie season, averaging just over 8 points per game and often looking lost on the court. His slender frame and European style of play drew criticism, and many doubted whether he could adapt to the NBA's physical, fast-paced style. But despite the early setbacks, Dirk remained focused. He was determined to prove that his unique game could work at the highest level. Behind the scenes, Dirk worked tirelessly to improve. He trained harder, studied the game, and adjusted to the American style of basketball. By his second and third seasons, the results were evident. Dirk was emerging as one of the league's premier scorers and a key figure in Dallas's rise to prominence. Throughout the early 2000s, Dirk became the face of the Dallas Mavericks. Alongside teammates like Steve Nash and Michael Finley, the Mavericks transformed from a struggling franchise to perennial playoff contenders. Dirk's versatility as a 7-footer who could shoot from deep and drive to the basket made him nearly unguardable. But while regular season success was becoming the norm, playoff success was elusive. Year after year, the Mavericks fell short in the postseason. In 2006, Dirk and the Mavs made it to the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history, facing off against Dwyane Wade and the Miami Heat. Dallas took a commanding 2-0 series lead, and it seemed like Dirk was about to win his first NBA championship. But the tide quickly turned. The Mavericks lost 4 straight games, and Miami claimed the title. The loss was devastating, not just for the team, but for Dirk personally. He was labeled as soft, and critics doubted whether he had what it took to lead a team to a championship. Despite the heartbreak, Dirk continued to elevate his game. In 2007, he won the NBA MVP award, becoming the first European player to do so. But even with personal accolades, the sting of playoff failures remained. Fast forward to 2011. At 32 years old, Dirk Nowitzki was no longer the young, flashy superstar. But he had something even more valuable: experience. That season, the Mavericks were solid but not considered favorites. Teams like the Miami Heat, with their newly formed Big Three of LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, and Chris Bosh, were seen as the front-runners. The Mavericks finished the season as the 3 seed in the Western Conference. No one expected a deep playoff run, but Dirk and the Mavericks had other plans. In the playoffs, Dallas went on a magical run. They swept the defending champion Los Angeles Lakers and defeated the young and hungry Oklahoma City Thunder. Dirk was playing some of the best basketball of his career, averaging over 27 points per game in the postseason and hitting clutch shot after clutch shot. The 2011 NBA Finals was a David versus Goliath matchup. On one side, you had the Miami Heat LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, and Chris Bosh. On the other, the Mavericks, led by Dirk Nowitzki, who was seeking redemption from his 2006 Finals defeat. The Heat were heavy favorites. But Dirk, alongside veterans like Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, and Tyson Chandler, refused to back down. Dirk was nothing short of spectacular. In Game 2, he hit a game-winning layup to even the series, and in Game 4, he played through a fever to lead the Mavericks to victory. Dirk's determination and focus were unmatched. The Dallas Mavericks defeated the Miami Heat in Game 6 to win their first ever NBA championship. For Dirk, it was the culmination of a 13-year journey filled with highs and lows. As the final buzzer sounded, Dirk walked off the court, overwhelmed with emotion. He had done it, he was finally an NBA champion. Dirk was named Finals MVP, averaging 26 points per game in the series. But this title wasn't just about numbers, it was about redemption. Dirk had silenced his critics, avenged his 2006 Finals loss, and proved that loyalty, perseverance, and hard work can lead to greatness. Dirk Nowitzki's 2011 championship wasn't just special because it was his first, it was special because of what it represented. In an era dominated by super teams, Dirk's victory was a triumph of loyalty. He didn't join forces with other stars, he stuck with the Dallas Mavericks, the only team he ever played for. He revolutionized the way we view big men. Even in today's era, teams would love a big man like Dirk who can do things a traditional big can't do, like being one of the deadliest shooters on the court and bringing the ball up like a point guard. Dirk became an inspiration for international players and showed a lot of NBA fans the talent outside of America, which earned the respect of fans and players around the world. Dirk's journey to his first championship is one of the greatest stories in NBA history. It's a story of perseverance, loyalty, and redemption. Dirk's impact goes far beyond the court, and his legacy as one of the game's greatest will live on forever. That's everything on Dirk's journey, from a young German prospect to an NBA champion who changed the game. Dirk will be remembered for a long time for how he impacted basketball. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed going through NBA history and looking at an NBA legend, like this video, and if we forgot any interesting details on Dirk's career, let us know in the comments. Remember to subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.